often someone might be told that in their quest for well-being, one should listen to themselves. And if someone's listening to what's going on in their head and their thinking part, sometimes there may be lots of stimuli which are not very easy to take apart. But then someone might also say, listen to your body. And is that, they might say, well, is that just being aware of the aches and pains and my craving for lunch, or the rumbling of what I just ate? Is my shirt itchy? So obviously there's something deeper going on. When you say listen to your body, what are you thinking of, and what do you want for your clients?
So actually that brings up an interesting topic, that we can listen to the mind or the body or the heart, or ideally all three. The mind tends to detach itself from the deeper ways of knowing and being in the heart and the body. And we can often, there's something that I call taking refuge in our mind, that when we don't feel safe in our bodies, we fly up into the mind and we're in fear and doubt. And so it never leads to resolution. It leads to rumination. So listening to the mind is a tricky thing. Now, there are deeper ways and more embodied ways of being and knowing, as you say, and the heart also is it has its whims, and so it's almost like a new way of intelligence, knowing how to listen to the heart, because it's not that fleeting emotion about the guy I have a crush on, or watching a particular movie. We learn how to listen to the heart, and we can learn how to listen to the body. So the body has as a physical dimension, but it also has an emotional dimension, and it actually has been scientifically proven that those subtle sensations, the visceral sensations in the body, are more closely related to the subconscious mind than the conscious mind. So I feel something in my heart when I think of something, or if I think of going to a particular place, I feel like, a feeling, or I'm talking to a particular person and I'm feeling discordant energies. Maybe the conversation is light and there's no reason, but I'm feeling discord between me and that person. So learning to listen to the body starts with listening to those sensations and putting words on them, putting meaning on them. And listening to the body is infinite, because it opens way to the deeper and deeper levels of the self. So we start at listening to the emotions expressing themselves through the body, a lump in the throat, or my heart feels blocked, or I feel open, I feel connected, and then it opens the way to deeper and deeper levels of awareness, and all of the levels we can learn to put words on and communicate them. And that's what the purpose of the mind is to help us organize and convey what's going on. But it is not the summit of our way of being and knowing. It's a tool.
Feels like it's not. So what would you say to somebody who is hearing all of this now, and they're thinking to themselves, am I doing any of this? Maybe they're already doing some of this, that even though maybe we never thought of what we're doing in those terms, and we have a lot to learn, that we are already on some level listening to our heart and listening to our bodies.
Yeah, I think most people have those visceral sensations that indicate something's going on. There are some people who don't, who've been so traumatized or so wounded that we cut off from the body. We don't feel safe, we dissociate, or we just write off the body's wisdom and intelligence. But most of us do, and so just hearing this map of consciousness that I've been laying out in today's talk will hopefully validate those inner ways of being and knowing, of the body, of the heart, of the intuition, and recognizing the mind is a wonderful tool, but it is not the be-all and end-all. of who we are. It's there to help us put it into words, put meaning on it. But it's the deeper. It shouldn't stop us from being in touch with the deeper ways of the body, the mind, of the body, of the heart, and the soul, which is expressed in intuition.
Cool.